Anyway, one girl, and F, Bafia, Afania, Blue A. That girl, money I meet na social platform, but to go Caneo. So, Banji meet Uji Kwanwa. Yotago, Uji Wanaka. Single mother. Then, so Kamuni I meet is I met cheerful. So, Owesemu, hey, Nama Makakwa. If I'm like 2009, 2010, I said, Nama Makakwa. Mana, Nera Fum during the day. No, Nines, Yay, you were not from. I said, I said, the Niamarifa, wa, Doya, no, if I'm. I say, if I'm up, I said, hey. Say, no, if I say, Cambo, I say, no problem. They deprived me of seeing myself in a mirror for more than a year. They told me that now for myself in a mirror that I'm going to be suicidal, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. So they made sure that anywhere I stay is going to be tinted, so I don't see a reflection of myself. Yes. So that was what they did, you know. So when I saw myself for the first time, when kids, so I was like, ha, otuaka kande, go. So well, I took it up upon myself. But the problem was when arumbido baba hapo, bombe asemo onana ma akonyoko. But haba onyokuba even miloko wosagi ochina asigi na oka wona ako bo part of the healing processes, you know. So mba woko na akom etielum fan anokata asemo keje wotelo mo nku tolotolo me wotelo mu nku okuko me wotelo mu nku nnono bia nwelezie nya na eme iwotago emekatago mi okwese na nwechila aka we wiania we na aka ma niru ma n'azụ. So mgbe arụ bidozi gbabazi agbaba, I was taken back to the hospital, but even as na arụ na agba aka m na-ejekwa that check-up, dressing, not check-up actually, dressing, and I did that dressing every other day. So one of nkeje, so si Dr. Ago that na arụ na agba o si na enwelu akwa a ga-enye m a na-akpọ o si na akwa anwa na a na-akpọ ya compression gown. Now you did that compression gown and compression mask. That's this skin ma gbacha mkpụrụ no ma mgba mkpụrụ. But before sim na me compression gown, obuzo sim je meet a dermatologist. So when je meet ndo ibo ne dermatologist, o welo some of my skin sample na neche sim ki agwa kwa m eziokwu na arụ m na agba as na nwere ife ọbụla mmegide ka o yele ịgba agba you so when I say is that all or same yes, but I was still small. My parents need zochelumu, all those things. So after series of years and years, that whiteness be dobadaba, but but here are still fair. Some parts like my hand is always scaly. Aroma anwana diko onye ugolome mbobuna. So I assume that I should always be keeping it moisturizing. Mana nwoke anara today. Nwoke bụ ọwụwarụ ile akwa pụọ. So I've been not keeping it moisturized. Iwatago. So otu aka arụ m si gba. So it's from my gene. Mom dị sụlụ Igbo. Arụ ịgba agba na arụ m abụrụ because of lack of care or lack of fund or lack of not being to a good doctor or something that is genetically engineered. Iwatago. So it's in my DNA. And if I get umuazi tomorrow, if fasikwe na abolonkem arufa gana agbakwa agba. So or if me arum jiwe gbacha mkpụrụ, but I'm happy that those fair points pour about after 10 years, 12 years, 13 years ubidozie those white and one nacha where puta then why akam jiwe gbago di otu a anwele ife a na-akpọ contraction. No, na the medical term. Now, mboko abambo mbende 9 years, and I was growing up. So the more neto, the skin anacho another layer of skin ugeji mwaka wena. Iwatago and as nwatakịrị mbụ akast bụ aka ma akast mana akast zie ya iru abụrụ ọrụ arụ abụrụ ọrụ nka bụrụkwa mgbe a na-akpọ m aka ngụ mbịa bụrụkwa aka akast as a small boy ọ na-eme ụmụazị fụm fanalie enwere nwatakịrị a na-akpọ Chinenye nwa Sike. She's more than 20 something years now, probably married. Amarom nwa Samaka nka Chinenye nwa Sike. The first day off mo na chagol moto. I was looking so terrible. Anya eyi mo nwa na-akpa Adamma. Enwe mmọnwụ Adamma amaka no. Enwe mmọnwụ na-akpọ mmọnwụ Adamma. Mmọnwụ Adamma amaka. N'ebe nọ. Even onwe mmọnwụ nke Agaba. Agaba amaka. N'ebe nọ. Ifo m adult na afọ m. Adult ya afọ m gbawala ọsọ. You watago there was no sensitization then. Antichrist bụ nke nwe numpi. Nke a bụ na something that is unimaginable.
Wow.
Ịbago onwere onye funugo. Ifo m nwa na onwe m afunu okwu onye ọkụ gba. Eri nne m mana ewulugo m onwe m wee malụ ka onye ọkụ gbaa na-adị. Ịghọtago. So I was very very ugly. I was very very ịma nnapụ ifo m even mgbe ahụ enwe ike nwaanyị dị ime fụ m nwa obu n'afọ apụọ
awalụ
ozugbo maka ọ mara ihe ọ na-aghọtazi but hadibinli ife niile a bụ ife a na-akọ n'akụkọ ịghọtago and I'm happy na nnọkwa na agba m na-akọkwa ya n'ụbọchị taa.
Nsogbu adịrị ya. Ọ bụ first of all achọrọ m ka nyụọ gị gbaghalụ na mkpọrọ ọlụsị ịghọtago mana ịma na n'uche m efile m na
okay onwe ya men ji wee pause video. I just want to chip in a little thing. Some people ga say na why I keep on repeating this video. You know, this guy has a lot of experience, and I believe na a lot of people, if you're watching this video, you are going to learn something from this. You are going to learn something from his experience. Currently, on when the other now ha witness what Collins Obum, what he witnessed. Even me myself, I'm sorry to say this. Obono witness, you hear Collins witness. I'm not sure I'm going to live to see it, because having somebody there with shame. This video, I've watched the video 1,000 times. I'm learning a lot from what happens to this guy. Somebody sinner as a child. Hey God. Somebody, he was not opportune to see his face, to look at a mirror. Ona Adanos or mad of fear or Bible also. Is it his fault? It's never his fault. In fact, if he had known that him coming into the world, before creation, before birth, through the world, that he's going to pass it all through all this, he wouldn't have come. They go to a girl. He said that a girl told her that yes, no man, not talk. Let me tell you, if you had witnessed what he witnessed, will you be comfortable? You will not. Honestly, he went through a lot. Is it what he passed through in the family members? Uncle Gabiga, people need to watch this video. If you're watching this video, if you're watching this experience, don't keep this to yourself. Because don't worry, when you're going to watch this video continuously, you're going to see what he said about the hospital MA admitted. What happened in the hospital? And I have a question for everybody. Collins was able to survive this. was able to survive this because of his family background? What of those victims in a hospital that were not able to survive this? And when victims, instead of to take them to a bigger hospital, I can take care of them. They will take them to clinic because that's what their family can afford to. When you see a victim, show him love. Show him love. Each time I watch this video, I see. I'm trying my best to get to him. I'm inviting him wherever he is. If he can come to meet me, fine. And upon other meet him, I'm going to make a video. First of all, I'm going to say an apology message to him. I want him to become my best friend. I want him to become my brother. I don't want to. Let's watch this video. For you to see, you need to learn something from this guy's experience. Till today, Oboni Watcher till today, he's happy. He's happy living his life. And I'm going to talk water. I want us to focus on this message. Forget about anything about me. And when then I say, I said it in the last video. I don't want to talk about anything concerning whatever you want to believe it. But I want us to look at this video. See what this guy is saying. So many girls deny him because of that. And it's not his fault. He didn't ask for that. He didn't pray for that. And we talk all the name when so many people with disabilities online, on earth, and then on a hospital, they didn't pray for that. For one with disability tomorrow, it could be on. Nobody knows tomorrow. And I'm still calling on his father, Mr. Samuel. He mentioned your name earlier. If you know Mr. Samuel, share this video to him. That I'm asking that you should love your son. And to you out there, when a child with disability, maybe you need show attitude. You are loving the ones and you are letting the ones because they have disability, you are letting them aside. I want to tell you one thing, and I want you to know one thing, that these people never prayed for this. They never asked for that. It's nature. It could be you, it could be me. Please, wherever you see these people, show them love. Love them the most. Let's continue the video.
Also, boy, ihe ọbụla na-adịrọ normal. So, ọbụna ipikul offense, boy alum no Igbo ka anyị na-asụ. And then ancha niile na-asa arụ n'afọ. Then ọbụm going forward, enwere ife ikwugasị maka ụlọ ọgwụ ebe ha attend to you. Ebe agbam anyị na-ekwu ya agbam, it's not ihe nu hospital ka ije n'ogidi.
Yes.
What role ka ha play to make sure you survive? Kwuo nke ha mee dị mma, kwuonu nke ha mee dị njọ, because obodo anyị nwere ka ọ dị ka isi wee kwuye. Doctors are supposed to be angels. Nurses, same thing. Mana onye na nwunye ekosolo ọnụ na yard ma ọ bụ onye na di nụrụ ọgụ na yard, o butere patient na anwụ arụ na adịrọ. Ịma na patient doesn't just need medicine and then drug. Na patients need the kindness, no need the love gị. On patient na-ene nurse anya onwe hope. Kọwara anyị nke ha mee na adịrọ ma kwuo anyị nke ha mee dị mma.
This need look over 30 years, but it's still fresh. Now my memory, now the receptive of my being. Firstly, I came into Gidi. That year. It's been a long time. But I'm there with my full consciousness. Oborona ebubia. No, I walked into the OPD with my 2 legs. Then, nke body ni me. After I passed out, Kansiweko, Okay, the last thing I could remember was senior good in pillow come where debesi.
Debisi.
Yes, and I'm that pillow. So far ugodi makwa na no yinatom was the only thing I could remember till 3 months. So when I regained my consciousness, I wrote a post about it on my blog post. When I regained my consciousness, then was when I started noticing that they started using me. Yes, they started using me for practical. Yes, they started using me for practical. I'm more like the nursing. Levels of burn, first degree, second degree, and third degree burns, or more. Nursing. Then levels of burns. Then I could understand that then when they wear 1 line, when they can wear 2 line, when they can wear 3 line. Then over time I understood then when they staff. Then when red line, I be blue line too. From there, I could understand them when they midwifery. There, white and no lines. Now, those year 1 people and year 2 people, me practical. My mother, I'm a bro no practical. Oche no ndị nurses niile ya we aka n'ọrụ ka addition azụta mondo till mgbe ya batazi na my cubicle bufte akwụkwọ. You what I go? And as God will have it, on social media akama asala ọkụ online. My parents will not even know because only now some time social media. You what I go? So then Fabia, also till my mother told them that na nejiro unwea wale me rehearsal. Who need the rehearsal ne jecho cadaver? When me rehearsals. Then who need the rehearsals? Jencho Abdul. So my mom gave them to the extent that she requested that I should be placed in a preferential ward where some more there. And the money was there. I was taken there. So Anna Agakwa, you notice that some nurses, especially those staff nurses, this one Ebu Mafia Nisi, Madam Marabia, this woman, bo, omeche night free call. Mba, yes.
Midnight call.
Omeche midnight call. Call night free call. Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Yes.
Extra cool.
Yes.
Omeche night free call. Obia address mo. Ona la lola. Now, then bo ndi nelo na bed. Enwelo iya na akpo gauze. Ona this square. Ana asadoche m naro. My father and my mother neji akafa eje ogbo follow if you go to those dana salines. You will hear so cool those gauze anwa juma ana square gauze. One butcher some form of antibiotics near. Then you dress chemo inside the skin over the night will absorb that treatment or whatever. Now the name if it has that the next day if we are or just also white. Now for you to remove it, if you remove voya nike obowa those site anwa esadolie I'm being say obowa those site obala ebidokwe n'isi bobakwa there. My father will always tell them, well on no saline so kuo ya ofuma so that God it so soft so that if you will lose that forceps anwa you will na pachafutia. Mana this woman bobia mosoku esoku monosek or just obia onereke all of them like that till hey,
after all
oboronwea. Secondly she's paid to do that. Thirdly onwe ike shift on ya or like the shift we ko bu no onwe ebe ocho ije e will take the morning shift we ko bu no onwe ebe ocho ije will take another shift, you know. Then one thing got to me one day, bro. On address him, name a phone call. I was telling her, nah, on her for the move. You know, she. I want more than maybe near Qualutral. My mother will always calm down. Some KG name. No, guabra. You understand? I was humiliated. Despite, yes, I was a boy. Not actually 9 years. I come on a children's ward. I was in the children's ward then. So that young woman humiliated me so much treated me as piece of shit. You want to go? So those can be the first one. Then the second one, Abi said the line. Abi said the line na kamo. The do to na aka even this hand baloko in anya here. You got for some white. The two hands waloko. Obi azo iru bachaloko. So there was I luckily for me, through the grace of God, and we're on bed sore. Not even one day. And I was so happy that na arom na anabata ogu. You want to go? I wasn't. If I was much older, it would have been a different ball game. So I was treated poorly by those nurses. But the hospital administration, this is what you don't want. They would make sure that you get your best treatment. You want to go? So the hospital administration, it was a canon. I think he's late now. Was the hospital administrator then? He's late now. I'm sure a Reverend Canon Kobo. So he made sure that I was treated. To the extent he calls me Nweanwoke.
Yeah.
And I was a miracle. Nobody knew that I was going to survive. Because as I'm talking about it, it's all coming back.
You're now reminiscing.
It's all coming back. So they treated me fairly in hospital. But the nurses they had over there, which are the staff nurses and the student nurses, they weren't fair. Yes, I was their first participant or their first example of born survivor. Onye third degree born survivor. I guess I'm the first person. Third degree born third degree born victim. So the way they treated me was okay by the hospital administration, but the nurses and the doctor and the nurse and the staffs were not fair. But the doctors not there because they gave me about 5 doctors. They gave me 2 surgeons, 1 general medicine doctor, and then 2 pediatricians because they were trying to give me the normal antibiotics for a youngling. So the doctors that were assigned to me, about 5 doctors, they did their job, family all over very, very well. I don't even remember their names, but I know they will see this and they will remember that no more Kosi C word.
No problem. Kosi, just briefly, the role your parents played in all this. Ọbụna ha kwesịrị ka eje ahụ ike ọ bụkwanụ na onwe ndị nwere ike si weda ma parental negligence ma parental nkewa mana ọ bụ na ihe ọbụla inwe ikwu maka your parents, the role ha play to make sure that you survived or you did not survive. Anyone, just talk about them a little. Okay,
my mother, Professor Ifoma, she was a principal then. She was a principal then, or no, she was a principal then at Idana Girls. My mother left her job for almost a year to take care of me in the hospital. Then my father was taking the role of a father and a mother to take care of my younger sibling. You understand? And my father was running 2 homes. One no, one in the house. You want to go? So my parents, my mother swore on her life that ego no geli that she's going to pay double. That is left for the doctors to fix me up. And she never kept. She had this Auntie Ngozi Okonkwo, the prayer team that usually comes to the hospital to pray for me in Bobuna. Every day I be anepe. You know, why can go to any mile. You know, and then my father, Bani Sike, because now my boy need take the care of my other siblings. You know, they're making sure they go to school, and he shuttled between hospital, you know, driving for like 1 year from St. Philip's to Ienu, from Ienu to St. Philip's, from St. Philip's to Ienu, you know, the road was like Palia, that he always go to the dining to get something, go in normal route, yeah. So my parents, before my parents, especially my mother has always been there. You know, she's like a sister, a wife, a girlfriend, a mother. You know, it's something I crave for tomorrow. You know, because she always lies to me. I always say it's a lie. Yeah, she always lied to me by telling me that everything is going to be fine, that everything is going to be perfect, that you're going to marry, you're going to have children, you're still going to live your best life. You want to go that you're still going to namma abomadu echi. Embekwa nne kwa onwe mu fucha aka ndi. Osimbra fucha ya nwa na Chineke will always make a way, you know, at the end of the day, you know, nwa ya mu nwa ayara na etufu nwa. So nwa ya mu nwa will always kwuo things ka make sure na nwa ya nwa nwete the ezigbote support emotionally, psychologically, financially, and otherwise. So my parents Fabani Sieke, and my mother more especially, you know, is the main reason why I'm here today. Ema umuwoka nara the soft. Yotago omwanya.
Odugada the soft.
Odugada the soft. Omwanya. But then the soft. But at some point, you know, they were kind of ima onwe ya be mo onwe ka nwa ye si where an accident. If at some point it happened. You know, I wasn't presented. I want to be in a dumeje, but oboro if I could it will still come to that.
Yes, Ibugo Ikolobia.
Yeah.
And then oyene ganya omani ne becha. No bro say avatar pictures okay. Obro say ka mu nwoke de mgbaka o de kita. Oboro ngwa mo obo onya mo osna nwoke na torere legona. Kita ina torere and then it go very sharp. Iha mege. Okwa ihe mberede mege.
Yeah.
Otu ibi Kolobia. Ọ gafe afọ ọbanye n'ebe iji bụrụ nwoke omega fet n'ije ayụmamịrị, and then ọ bụ na omega fet kedu ife ngere ụmụ nwa na-aga
nke ịchọkwa ịchịpụta ọkpa m n'ilu
mgbe nwere ife na-ewe gaa n'iru
ịgwa ya eziokwu ọkụ agba mmemme affect o mmemme affect very very well o mmemme affect mana amara m ife a na-akpọ psychology n'Igbo psychologically amara m ife a na-akpọ ya n'Igbo omem nnenete ọ bụrụ ndị ọka sị na omem nnenete affect yes ngwa gị that na omere m affect ịghọta ana m asị omem affect very well and affect him in various ways affect him that na mụ na ụmụ nwaanyị anara enwe mmekọ in the sense that na nwoke abụrụghị iru bụ ọlụ ịghọta and nwoke iru ebu ọlụ n'abalị ka a na-eji afụkalị ya so o mere m onwere ka m pụta kịta sị na okay let me throw more light n'ime mgbe m na-aga school na DMGS then my younger brother pụta ọ na-ebu nwa ịghọtago ndị federal ndị ado ndị kio a na-anwụli ya ịghọta
fresh boy
a na-anwụli ya then the only mụnwa ndụ m ebu ụzọ na-echegodo n'onwe m wee mara na nwaanyị m ejesi ya nekekwanụ ịghọtago so otu a nọ kịta it affected my mental state not that I'm not mentally okay but it affected my onwe friendly psychology na akpọ interpersonal relationship with people because nnenega anya ana m afọ gị as you're coming to pity me ịghọtago okay enwe one girl a na-akpọ F Bafia afanne abụrụ A that girl mụ na ya meet na social platform mgbe to go ka na-ewu so mgbe anyị meet o jikwa nwa yotago o ji nwa n'aka
single mother
then so ka mụ na ya meet I mecha efu So o wee sị m hey na ma amakakwa ife a mee like 2009 2010 ọ sị m na ma amakakwa o. Mana nye yara afụ m during the day nọ n'anyasị ka ya eji m wee na-afụ m nsị a ọ sị m then ya mara ife ya agwa ndị ọyị ya nọ ife mbụ nsị a ife m nwa bụ ọ sị m hey sị a nọ ifezi ka m bụ ọ sị m sị a no problem I had to move